Hey Scorpio, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am here with your June reading. I also offer private readings, so if anyone wants to email me at tara@tarastarot.com, or there's also information to book below. So, Scorpio, okay, I'm a Scorpio rising, so this is a really interesting reading. This is looking like there's some kind of transformation going on. So looks like you're moving to a much more positive space mentally, like you're getting more peace of mind or getting out of an anxious situation, a toxic situation. So there's some improvement there, but there is definitely this metamorphosis, this transformation you're going through. And I feel like there's some element about it that you feel like is stuck or not moving anywhere, or like you're really not moving forward even though you are. It might not appear that way to you, or there's just some element that's out of your control, and so you're having to really use your gut and rely on your gut. But that's good because you're getting more wisdom and information, and you're able to strengthen that connection you have with your own intuition and the universe and God. So you're learning things, you're being shown things through this process, and it is a transformation. So it looks like it could have to do with, for some of you, a relationship, because we do have the Four of Wands that just was on the bottom of the deck. So this is all usually about, marriage or stability, or if it's not about relationship, the Four of Wands can be any kind of celebratory, exciting plateau you've reached. So anything that has been like consecrated, or I don't know if that's the right word. There's a reason to celebrate and rejoice and be happy. This is a very exciting energy. It just does pertain to relationships traditionally. So there could be some kind of transition or transformation that your relationship is going through. But it looks like it's a positive thing. Like for you, you're getting to a better state of mind, and you're leaving the struggles and the anxieties behind right now. Like you're working through that, but it does appear that something about it is stuck and on hold and not really moving anywhere. So I don't know if there are some elements about the relationship that are stagnant, like if you're not really sure how to move forward within the relationship. And it looks like for no matter what, it's just what isn't meant to come forward with you is going to be left behind. So this could be some aspects to your relationship that, you're letting go of, and you're transitioning to this new dimension within the relationship. This could be, for some of you, some relationships being left behind, some, people realizing that they're happier without their partner, or if you're in a toxic relationship, figuring that out and letting that go. But whatever it is, it looks like, things that you've outgrown are being cleansed from this situation and from your life, and you're letting go of things that you're meant to let go of. This might be hard for some of you, because it looks like your hope is the sun. Now, if you're hoping that, to get out of this negative situation, that is great. That may be what's happening now. There's some elements here of just moving on to a better place and feeling better, and, moving to where you're meant to move to, and cleansing what isn't great. But for some of you, you might be hoping that, some of the things that are meant to leave aren't going to leave, and you might have to experience and come to terms with, what might not be able to turn out like you hoped. Now, the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I just wanted to point this out because I'm not really sure how this pertains, but this can be a man-woman energy of the situation. This is very nurturing, stable. She takes care of you. She has what you need. She really, it's all about security, feeling good, having your needs met. So this could be a person in your life that's kind of gaining importance, or, I don't know, you have to kind of look at this for your own situations. This could be you coming into your own, coming into your independence, realizing that you don't need whatever this situation represented for you, and really standing on your own 2 feet. And if you do have any worries about that, I don't see that being an issue. Like really having, being in control of yourself and your life, and having what it takes to be independent. So you have to kind of see how that hits you guys. All right, so the outcome. We also do have the Magician in the environment. So this might speak about, empowerment for some of you. You might be kind of learning about a new level of self-empowerment, or figuring out what it is you really want and what makes you feel the most in alignment with yourself and the most powerful. And you may be kind of learning, especially with this High Priestess card that's crossing the present. And this is all about getting to remember that better place, better mentality, more peace of mind, less stress, healing. So there could be these lessons about self-empowerment, about alignment, and about figuring out how to get to a place of joy in your life and, really have your energy be, functioning properly and not having these toxic or whatever needed to be healed, clog up and get you off balance and off kilter. So there's a lot of positive shifts, I feel like, that are happening. Now, with the outcome, it looks like there is a chapter that is ending. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups, we've got the Ten of Wands. So there is something that you're leaving behind. There is something that, you've realized, I've outgrown this, or this isn't going to work anymore, or this is not providing me the same fulfillment that it used to. Or just, I know I'm meant for something else and I need to turn my attention towards that. So this is about leaving something behind, walking away from something you've invested in because there's something greater calling you. There's somewhere you have to be. There's more for you. There's a deeper meaning that you have to go seek. So there's something about, leaving behind what is old, what is not fulfilling you anymore, what is meant to shed from your life. And then the 10 is that shedding, the 10 of Wands. So reaching that culmination where the situation's done, you can walk away from it, you can put down this heavy load or things that may have been taking up a lot of your time and energy. It's just time, like you've reaped the harvest. There's nothing really left to kind of inspire you or motivate you in this situation. So, but again, with our core energy card, I mean, it really does appear to be a good positive thing of you crossing this bridge, getting to the better side of things, the lighter side of things where the energy is flowing and it's not this stormy, stressful situation. So that's positive, leaving behind whatever this is. And then we've got the Page and the Five of Pentacles. So it's interesting. You know what? That's a good point. I feel like this is talking about two different scenarios and two different ways that you could interpret this and look at this. Some of you may, feel, like there's a lack in your life. Like, oh, if you're not willing to let this go, it may appear to you like, I'm rejected. Why did this happen to me? I'm all alone now. I don't have what I need. Even though you're meant to, be going through this and purging this from your life, you may kind of look at that as a negative thing. Instead, where others of you, or the possibility for you, is here to look at this as an opportunity. The Page of Pentacles. So, how is this helping you move forward? How is this helping you nurture something you really do want to create for your life? What are you learning from this that will help you on your path practically? So these are two different ways we could look at this. But this is important to know that when the Death card shows up, there's nothing that we can do about this process. We're on the ride. We cannot get off. This is something our soul is destined to move through at this time. So the easiest thing to do is just trust the process, like the Hangman, just release yourself from struggling against what's happening, because that's going to be the easiest way to surrender and move through these changes and get to the other side of this. So, wow, let's get a guidance card here. Ooh, that one just flew out, but let me put that back. All right, so oh my goodness, everywhere. So for Scorpio, what's some guidance for Scorpio moving through the month of June? There's definitely changes afoot, but it is good. It's cleansing stuff, but what does Scorpio need to know and keep in mind? Okay, so 2 cards, let's read them. We have got innocence and focus upon divine and perfect health. So yeah, this is all about purifying the situation or purifying your life, some aspect of your life. This is healing you. So we're getting rid of stuff that, is not supplying the healthy energy to you that once was. You have to eliminate, if you eliminate these things that are meant to cleanse from your life, it's all about health. So look at this as, this purging, healing, moving you forward experience that's meant to happen. And innocence, this is all about, purifying, releasing any anger or judgment or toxins, or if you have any guilt or feel any kind of responsibility, to know that you did your best, that it's okay to forgive yourself. But innocence and focus upon divine and perfect healing just brings the point home to me that this is really about something in your life going through a healing transformation and getting rid of the stuff that is weighing you down and kind of moving forward along your path to where you're meant to go. So it's very exciting, and I would love to hear if this resonated with you. Leave comments below. Again, if you want to look at your in-depth situation, email me at Tara's Tarot. These are so general and cursory. For the personal readings, they're so much more fun and juicy. We really get in deep and look at your whole situation, in and out, multiple spreads. So let me know. You can also purchase a reading below, and I hope you guys have a great month. I will see you next time. Okay,